Neko, however you want to call it. What is a Neko? For you guys that don't know what it is, basically you put a nail at the end of a worm, the hook's in the middle, and this worm stands straight up and down, wiggles just like that, just as you work it across the bottom. Now, here we have our worm, all right? And this is a Yamamoto Senko. I'm going to use the Senkos for this example because this is probably the #1 used Neko Rig worm in the world is a Yamamoto Senko. The first thing you want to do when you're ready to Neko Rig is figure out what kind of ring would you like to apply to that. A ring is where the hook goes in. Now you don't have to have one. I just prefer to have one because if you don't and you hook a fish, the fish shakes, the worm goes flying off, you lose your Senko, okay? So by far, the #1 ring that I've used my whole entire life has been just a regular O-ring, Wacko ring that fits perfect on a Senko. There's a bunch of sizes you can fit on a bunch of different worms. And how you apply it is with the wacky ring tool, and you slide this in, you push it over the top, slides right on, should look something just like that, right? Now that's a black ring in the middle of the green pumpkin. That's cool, I'll use that all the time. But once you get into the shad colored type baits, something more translucent of a worm, you know, say baby bass, I want to use a clear color, just like that. There's a little clear ones. These come in red, brown, whatever color you want in the world, and they make them. And then, so that's probably the #1 band. But there is some actually really cool stuff that just came out, like this here. This is made by G7. See this little elastic band there? They make this tool you use, and you just open it up, and you would slide the worm in, and it'll come out looking just something like that. So now we have a shad-colored worm with a clear tube, and you don't have that black line around it, right? The other cool thing about this is that you can rig this either way. You can rig it right through the middle, just like that. You can have it sideways, it's not gonna move. Or you can use this just the normal way that we all like to have it, with the hook facing up just like that, and it'll stay just in that position. There is actually some really cool hooks I'm gonna show you coming up here that fit this type of style perfectly. But this is a really cool thing, it's super easy to use. It's just a little tool like this. Slap the Senko in there, or worm, whatever you're using, and this will help you save a lot of baits. Another one that I've become a fan of, where's it at? Where's that? Okay, right here. Here we go. Is the Frenzy Baits Wacko saddle. All you gotta do is look at that thing. See, it's kind of got 2 rings on it, and it's got this black piece in the middle. It's a really cool idea. I haven't seen any other wacky rings out there like this. Unfortunately, they only come in black that I've seen, but for this here, if I wanted to stick this through there and I hook that fish, there is no way, I mean, there's possible this Senko could come off, but it ain't coming off, and this hook is not coming off. It's stuck through there. You know, originally this Wacko saddle, I think, was designed for wacky rigging a hook, and it works great just completely wacky rigged, weightless, just like that. So if there wasn't a weight in there and I had that thing rigged wacky, it ain't coming off either. But for Neko rigging, this works really good. And this is one of my favorites for using for heavy cover. When I got a little bit of heavy line and I'm pitching this thing in the toolies, and even if you don't catch a fish and it gets snagged in the toolies, sometimes just pulling it through will tear the worm apart. Well, this, what it does, it just hangs on to the worm. Really cool. That is the Frenzy Bait Wacko saddle. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this or learned something. If you want to know more in detail, you guys can message me on anything, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Shoot me a message. I promise you I will get back to you. Good luck out there. Hope this helps you out. Catch you next time.